Good evening. I heard a story tonight about a guy who was sick, and so he decided to fast for his illness, and it helped him. And then I heard another story about a guy who was sick, and he was prescribed all these different foods to eat, and that helped him. And so, of course, it's not a big idea that everybody has their own healing. But it reminded me of a story of Rabbi Abraham, the Malach, they called the angel, who was one of the sons of Rabbi Mordechai of Chernobyl back in the Hasidic day, 250 or so years ago. And this man, Rabbi Abraham the Malach, the angel, he would eat almost nothing. They said he fasted all the time. And he didn't sleep. Hardly. You know how stories come down. You have to be careful of the exaggerations, but they give a little color to the story. But these were very holy people, very dedicated to the service of God. And they asked him, Rabbi, how could you not eat and not sleep? He said, listen, I'm so hungry, I can't sleep. And I'm so tired, I can't eat. And so the story gives us some parameters of the old way that people used to serve God with such intensity that they didn't even bother eating and sleeping. But I think it suggests to us also something about the relationship of food and sleep. Why do we eat? Because we need the sparks, the life force in the food to keep us going. And why do we sleep? Because our soul needs to plug in upstairs a few hours a night. Here it's like 3:15, 3:30 in the morning, driving home from Hebron, and I was tired, and I said, I'm going to tell this story, and maybe it'll wake me up, at least for the drive home. But you see, what's happening is when we sleep or when we eat, we're trying to access energy. So what's the difference between a bowl of vegetable soup and taking a nap? Both are giving us energy. We're seeking energy in one form or another. We're constantly seeking energy, whether it's through a food or through meditation or deep breathing or exercise. Or just driving down the road and seeing new things, and activates the brain with new sights and new sounds. And so, is that really all of life? The pursuit of energy? Well, no, it's not. We understand that what we really want is to know Hashem. We want to know God, and so we can find our own place in this universe. And once in all your way know Him, once that pasuk starts to kick into your life, and you really see that you can find God in your food, you can find God in your sleep, and you can find God in your car, find God in the synagogue, wherever, however. You see that even when you're tired, you're not really tired. Even when we need life force, we need energy, we need desire. We feel like we don't have desire, we don't have life force. It's Friday here in Israel, and it's whatever it is, wherever you are. It's the end of the week. We put out everything we got. We got Shabbat now. Thank God for Shabbat. where will we be without Shabbat? I said to my daughter today, I can't believe there's so many billions of people that don't have Shabbat. And she corrected me and she said, no, there are many people have Shabbat in their own way, and they might not be Jewish, or they might not have all the mitzvot connected to Shabbat, but they have a day of rest. But the interesting thing about the Jewish idea of Shabbat, it's the intentionality of our rest becomes a doing. It becomes a positive a positive command to not do. And not doing becomes an action unto itself. Now you say, wait a minute, that sounds like a contradiction to me. Not doing becomes an action. But in Torah, we know that when we withhold ourselves for the sake of Shabbat, we actually create a vessel, a strong vessel to hold the infinite light. So resisting doing creates the vessel that holds a new light. And that new light will shine during the week. And it'll come back to us next Shabbat. So even when we don't do, we're actually doing. We're fulfilling the commands of the Creator. And the Creator was designed, the Creator designed this creation in order that we should rest. Nothing was by chance. Everything is perfect, down to the micrometer of distance between, two cells, two molecules, whatever it is, and the greatness of the galaxies. It's all perfectly designed, perfectly in balance. And Shabbat is the chance to really enjoy life around us instead of the constant pursuit of food or sleep or coffee or whatever energy source you choose. At Shabbat, we don't have to pursue the energy. There's another energy in the air, and it will be with you all 25 hours. Promise. Check it out. Shabbat Shalom.